I feel upset, like, you know, like I haven't done nothing. I'm not a terrorist, and whatever is happening in places in the world, it's not my fault, and I don't agree with what they're doing. The police came, and we were just getting ready. We were going to go to family retreat. My son was packing his suitcase, and my daughter was helping because, you know, on the journey we have food, so we were cooking the food and getting everything ready. Next minute, door knocks, and it's quite a big bang, because it's something like it's scary. Like how they come in the room, like what's happened now? Why they're arresting my son? I felt like I was a prisoner, and my daughter's like her face was all pale, and like I was thinking what reason? Like it was scary, because they didn't let us move for 5-6 hours. We just have to sit in one place, not go anywhere. And I know when they take things, everything is be damaged. Nothing, you can't use anything. The second day, what happened was while I go to work in a nursery, my daughter was taken out of her class, and I had a phone call from the social worker. She goes, "Oh, we're taking your daughter out." They questioned my daughter. They questioned my daughter without asking me anything, my permission. They go, it's a terrorism something, 2007, some kind of a law or something, that they can take child out without parents' permission. And after that, they said that they wanted me to put my daughter in a parent program. I agree, otherwise they're gonna poor child protection. But without slowly, they didn't, like, they've done it themselves, and within a day they put in child protection. I feel like I've been bullied. I've been like even like, you know, when a person's child, like it looks like I'm the one who's done something. Like that's what I feel like now. But my daughter's only 10 years old. They asked some questions which I find that they were really like upsetting, because they asked her like about marriage, who's going to choose your husband? Are you going to choose your own husband? Or your mom's going to choose your husband? Or are you going to let your brothers choose your husband? Sometimes I see her sitting there, and sometimes she's like, you know, like a person looking into the air. Like she looks depressed, like she's quiet, upset about thinking about things. And I go, why are you thinking about? She just, so she goes, I'm just daydreaming, she goes. But she doesn't want to tell me, but like there is something like upsetting her. She wouldn't sleep in the night. She's not sleeping, and like I felt like you know, when I go in bed and I go to sleep, like and next minute she's kicking her legs, and she's moving around, tossing, turning, and like she never used to do that before. A couple of times she just woke up and started screaming, and she's saying something's falling on me. I go, what's wrong? And she goes, I can see a zombie. I can, like, she's seeing things. But it was before she wasn't having these problems. You know, even the what's it called? The social workers went and told my workplace. They go that this is what happened, and they send people in to my workplace. They send you know, there's what you call the safeguarding officer from all Birmingham. They went and they go that this lady's sons are in prison, and you know, keep an eye on her, and they keep taking me out of the. They look at me differently, but I said to her, you know me, Annie, I've worked with you 5 years. You know, have I ever done anything? Every time I look at me, this lady, mentors interrogating me. The work people, they have to ask them. They go, I go, why are you asking me? What I done on weekend, where I went, who I met. Why are you asking me? I go to her. She goes, oh, because they told us we have to write down what you're doing. So they're putting a report, they got a book. And the other ladies are working there, they're looking at me, and they're taking me out, and they go, what happened? How was your weekend? Who did you meet? And it's going on weeks, 2 times a week they're doing that, and writing down. And the other girls, they don't know about it, but they're looking at why is she taking her, what they're talking to her about. I haven't done nothing wrong. They made me like a criminal. I'm a criminal in my workplace. My daughter, she goes to school, and all the teachers know about her. They told all the teachers. So like, I don't feel happy about that as well, because it affects. I can't go there. I don't care about the family and people, but the teachers and the people, they're looking at me. My children are terrorists, and you feel like, firstly you feel depressed yourself. You feel upset, and you don't feel like getting out of the house. Even you don't feel like talking to nobody, and you just like you force yourself, and you think, oh no, like it's life, isn't it? I feel upset. I tell you, I feel upset, but like I know that like Subhanallah, Allah Ta'ala puts tests on a person, and as long as Allah is happy with me, nobody can hurt me or hurt me. Whatever's happened is gonna happen, and like alhamdulillah, I'm a good person, and I know that I'm good with people, and alhamdulillah, there are good people around who will help. And it does break my heart, and it upsets me, and you feel down and depressed. But you have to, you can't make things put you down, and like you have to keep going, isn't it? If I'm going to be like some days are like I feel upset and not doing nothing, but I know that like when you turn to Allah, and you can read a verse of the Quran maybe, or pray, and there's something is in there for you. A sister phoned, and I don't know how she got my number, and she goes that she told me about HHUGS, and she goes, would you like to come and meet, and we can help you. And I did. If you didn't phone, that I would have. Alhamdulillah, that somebody's there. Like I didn't know, like there was HHUGS. MashaAllah, that's just talking to her and taking the things off your chest. And MashaAllah, when I met the sisters, it's just like when you have a little gathering, like it just I feel refreshed and I feel happy. But like maybe all these things are there, but they go away. The problems go away when you with people who like just listen to you, and just go meet them, and like have a day out maybe, and that helps. Helps me. Alhamdulillah, I think that's kept me going, mashallah. And if that wasn't there, I know that I would have a worse time now. I would I would be depressed. I would be have maybe have a mental breakdown. But because of this, getting out, seeing the sisters, and helping each other, like supporting each other, and talking about our problems. The sister organized counseling for me as well. Counseling, mashallah, that helped. And it's not even that, when you go to the coffee mornings, the sister, she's so good. She gets people to come and do the sister's hair, or like just like a mehndi for the girls. You imagine, I'm a single parent. And it's too much. It's sometimes too much to I am having sick. I look okay, but I'm having a lot of illnesses, a lot of problems. I don't know. Even if I didn't have Islam, I know that I would have been messed up. I would have had a mental breakdown. MashaAllah, the HHUGS is my family. Alhamdulillah, they help with especially I said with prison visits, with traveling. It is hard for me. I feel like I'm getting older as well. And when I travel quite far, my bones hurt and my legs. I get exhausted. It's too much. But with alhamdulillah, when I travel, I do HHUGS. They support me, because when I drive, but I can't drive far. Yeah. Even in this area, I can only drive around this area. If I go anywhere, if I don't have somebody sitting with me, I end up getting lost. But with Allah Ta'ala's made HHUGS. They support me. It's a blessing from Allah, isn't it? Allah's made people like you come and support me, and there's a light end of the tunnel. Because we're all Muslim brothers and sisters, and we have to help each other. If you're not going to help each other, who will? Because whatever situation is happening to me or other sisters, it can happen to you. Nobody's safe. You can say I'm okay, I'm in my own house, but it can happen. It can happen to anybody.